Hi gang, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well out there today, and welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling. Got a good video for you guys today. I'm going to go over what I think is going to be the most popular lure of 2023 as far as the lure that gets the most attention on a national and international stage, and I'm going to give you guys my reasons why I think that. So real quick before we get started here guys, just our daily reminder, please check out our View Product Shopping tab. When the video clicks on at the bottom of the page, you'll see a thing that says View Products. Usually put like 30 products that I think you guys might be interested in. And if you click on the product you like and then go and click on the site, you got to click twice. The channel gets credit for that. That's a good way to support the channel here. Much appreciated. Okay guys, I'm going to show you right off the bat what it is. We've talked about this a little bit, but I'm going to go into detail more on it. What I think the number one bait of 2023 is going to be, and that's the Megabass Sleeper Gill. This is the Sleeper Gill swim bait. Now, I've had a chance to fish with the prototype of this before they came out, and I started using them pretty extensively like last May or so. So I had a chance to fish the bait in the post-spawn summer and during the fall. I haven't had a chance to fish it, much in, like this time of year or in the pre-spawn. I know it's going to be good for that too. But guys, this little bait right here, I have never seen a bait that the bass are so aggressive on when they hit it. Like a lot of times if you're fishing a big glide bait or something, it's like you don't get many bites on it, but when they hit it, they usually just annihilate it out of nowhere. The Sleeper Gill is a bait you get a lot of bites on, and they annihilate it when they come out with it. Now, it's sort of unique. There's a couple features to it. First of all, even though it's a swim bait, it's a keel weighted swim bait. It's weighted on the bottom here. So this bait, it's designed to be fished a lot of different ways. You can drag it on the bottom like a football head jig. You can reel it through any depth column you want to in the water column. But my favorite way to fish it, guys, is what I have found out the way this thing works better than anything else is if you're just target fishing. Say, for example, you're going down a shoreline that you like to fish, and there's some docks or some laydowns or some stumps or rocks or whatever on it, grass line, and you're throwing a chatterbait or spinnerbait, you can take this Sleeper Gill and throw it the exact same places. And I like to keep it high, like I keep it just almost in sight, and this fat tail on it, it really displaces a lot of water. The bait looks exactly like a bluegill, and I'll just make short casts like to the edge of laydowns, the edge of stumps. I'll skip it up under docks and reel this thing. Guys, they will hammer this thing. I had an unbelievable, I've talked about how much the fishing has sucked at Table Rock all year long. The best day I had at Table Rock this year was in late May on the Sleeper Gill. It was just incredible the way they were biting this thing. So the applications and the way you fish this thing, it's so new, we're still figuring out what they are. But for me, it's been the best just like in the same places I'm throwing a crankbait or spinnerbait or chatterbait. I just pick up the Sleeper Gill, cover water with it. You can burn this thing under the water and wake it almost like a topwater. I haven't fished it much as far as subsurface on the bottom, stuff like that. I've done so good on it just fishing it in sight that I hadn't had to do anything else. So a couple of different things on it. It's got a really nice, thick, beefy hook behind the dorsal fin here. Do you notice that? Like that. One of the things I have found on this is I'll bend that hook out just a little bit, and that seems to get some good hookups. But the little fin protects it, makes it pretty weedless. Bait skips really good. I've also caught some good fish on this thing skipping it like underneath dock walkways and underneath the docks in the shade. But guys, this thing, I'm telling you right now, the bass will bite this thing, and the good fish will bite it. It's like, I just think it's going to be the best bait of 2023. I think there's going to be guys that have applications for this thing. We don't even know what it is yet. I think, like I said, I think guys are going to catch them just dragging it like a football head jig or reeling it through the mid-depth columns. But man, I'm telling you, when those fish get shallow and they get on targets, you definitely want to get you some of these. And you'll be able to get them. Baitworks here in Springfield, Missouri has got a huge selection of them. They got more than anywhere in the country. I'll include the Baitworks link in the description where it takes you right to the Sleeper Gill. It's a really good way to support the channel if you use that link in there. But anyway, guys, check them out. Like I said, go to Baitworks in the link in the description. Get you some of these. You will not be disappointed. Most of the time I've been fishing them on usually 17 to 20 pound test line. You don't have to fish it on light line when you're fishing it around targets. And it's a fun bait to fish, man, because you see most of the fish that bite it when they strike it. So it's a good way to to get some good fish on it. So my prediction, guys, we'll see at the end of the year if I'm right. Megabass Sleeper Gill 2023, #1 lure of the year. Let me know what you guys think. We'll see y'all.